But I was surprised that the collective bargaining plan seemed to be supported by some employer groups, including, most bizarrely of all, I thought, the Council for Small Business. It's a case of turkeys voting for Christmas, isn't it, Amanda?
Couldn't have put that better myself. It is small business that will really notice the problems most here. They're going to find a reach of industrial action into small workplaces that wasn't there before. It's been done under the cover of award simplification, but the simplification they're going to get is just going to be the rising of all of those awards to the highest common denominator. You want to see small business being non-viable, particularly after 2 years of COVID upheaval, this is the way to get it.
Look, there's a lot happening and a lot more we could talk about on the Job Summit. Just one more point very quickly, though, and that was Tony Burke's attack on the so-called gig economy last week, which I thought was very strange. This is what Burke said about the gig economy. Gig work drives down wages and has been spreading like a cancer through the economy, extending into the care economy, in the aged care, the NDIS, into industries like security. 21st century technology must not mean 19th century working conditions. That's extraordinary rhetoric, don't you think, Amanda? I mean, most people I would find that the gig, whether they work in the gig economy or whether they're customers of the gig economy, they rather like the flexibility that it provides.
There are lots of people for whom participation in the gig economy is a choice they freely make and one that they very much want to have available. The agenda that lies underneath this is not actually about working conditions. It's about the difficulty that the unions have in getting their claws and their dollars out of gig economy workers. That's why they want to shut it down. It's the same concern they've had around labour hire for many years, even though labour hire is a really important part of the economy and often provides great opportunities for Australians. That's what's driving this. And it is really very troubling that we have got somebody so stuck in the past as responsible for industrial relations under this government. It really does suggest, as a country, we are going to go backwards in our competitiveness in a very serious way.
Concerning times indeed, Amanda. We'll unpack some of these big issues, and they are big issues, again next week. Thank you for joining me on Battleground.
Thanks for having me.